Hello and welcome back to this channel. My name is Mary and I'm your study abroad expert. In today's video, I hope to continue a series I started some time ago on studying in Canada on a low budget. But today, as you can see from my screen, I'm beginning specifically with McMaster University. McMaster University is located in Hamilton, Ontario. It's I think it's 55-minute drive from Niagara. So from McMaster to the border of US or to the border of New York states, that's America, is like an hour. So it's located at a very significant position. And to tell you the truth, this video has not been sponsored by McMaster University in any way. It is my own way of contributing to people's study abroad dreams. So today, I want to focus on having a PhD in McMaster University on a low budget. So if you stick around, I will share with you some of the cheat sheets that you can actually use to study in Canada on a budget, on an amount of money that is also able to pay maybe PhD costs in your home country. So let's get going. So McMaster University is actually one of the best research intensive universities in Canada. If today is your first time of hearing about McMaster University, I think you should just go to Google and type mcmaster.ca and you will have a lot of information about McMaster. They offer bachelor's, master's, and PhD programs. Their programs are awesome. But my focus for today is to tell you on how to study a PhD in McMaster University on a low budget. And when I mean low budget, I mean for people who do not have access to funding, whether internal funding or external funding. So as I always tell you, before you can apply for a PhD, it's important that you contact a potential supervisor. So if you're watching this video, I presume that you want to do a PhD in Canada. I presume that your budget is limited. But in case you've not contacted a potential supervisor, it's never too late. If you go to the university page, you type the name of the course you want to study, look for faculty or staff, and I'm sure you'll find some amazing supervisors. You don't go, academics or lecturers are busy people, so be very intentional about the email you want to send to them. It shouldn't be something that is talking about your lifestyle and all that. You are specific. You want to study a PhD and you want to choose McMaster University and you are interested in their programs or their areas of research and you want to work with them. That should be it. Don't go talking about things that do not matter. They might not want you to read to the end of your email. Okay, so now let's look at PhD tuition in McMaster University. Okay, so Canadian educational system, just like education in most countries in the world and in the West, have differential tuition fees. That is, we have tuition fee for Canadians and permanent residents, and we also have tuition fee for international students. If you're not a permanent resident of Canada, and if you do not hold a Canadian passport, I presume that you are an international student coming from elsewhere, which means that you qualify for international status or international student tuition. Usually, the international student tuition is high above, and people find it very hard to sponsor themselves with that. But let me share this with you. For McMaster University, as you can see on my screen, tuition for both Canadian and international students are just the same. So there's no differential tuition fee. This is not just limited to McMaster University, but we've started this low budget university preview with McMaster University. So you do not have to pay like 20,000 Canadian dollars, 18,000 Canadian dollars. It is just 2,102 Canadian dollars per term. And mind you, Canadian universities have 3 terms, which means this amount of money will be paid for 3 times in a year. This amount does not include your accommodation and living expenses, remember, and it doesn't include your supplementary fees. The supplementary fees usually ranges from anywhere between 1,000 to maybe 1,500, you should be able to check the individual university website. But for me, as someone who has studied in UK, I think this is a great opportunity for you to have a Canadian education in a world-class Canadian university on a very low budget. If you're still considering studying in Canada, McMaster University is just for you. Thank you for watching this video. It's very short because these are series that I'm making to help people identify the right schools. I'll put in the link to McMaster University on the website. I'll put in the link to access the tuition fee and even the supplementary fees in the description box. Do not forget to subscribe, share, and like this video, and see you again another time for another video on study abroad.